Hello YouTube, my name is Plazukas. Wouldn't you know that I was outside touching grass and I got a message from one of my Discord people that someone that I've had a media blackout for the past couple days decided to talk about me, talk about my family, insinuate more than they should have. So I'm going to break the embargo and I'm going to open that can. And I would say the other word, but you know what it means. Open the can, and you know the other word, right? Starts with a W. Ends with an S. 2 words. Today I'm reacting to Hex Juice's reaction to my video on Tectone. I'm done. It's open. Full transparency. So, I don't know what this video is about. I was warned that there is some colorful language in here. I don't know. I can't confirm that. But we're going to go through this video now. Hex Juice's video on my video on Tectone. And going forward, I will be covering all content that Hex Juice does from this moment on. Stepped over a boundary. I tried to be nice. I tried to have civility with certain content creators. I can name them, but I haven't. I've tried to only go after the bigger ones. The ones that have more responsibility. The ones that have more legality to, actually fight this fight. But okay. Let's go. Let's go.
For this to work. So I can do a display capture of
I have no idea what
the
this
primary
is.
monitor.
I got sent this to go. Okay, let's see how far we have to go into this.
And then we'll fit it to screen. Transform it. Truly. Yeah. Yo, that wallpaper is so sick. Thank you. What is it? I think Cypher sent this to me. Yeah, I need another monitor. How do you dox yourself, though? Showing personal information that I don't want y'all to have, clearly. I guess I could just technically just do this, huh? I never... Yeah, it does update. Yeah, type.
What is going on here? I'd rather Rover... It's updates.
Type. Hi, chat. Yeah, there we go. It does work that way. It's just like, it just is... I
Okay, I don't know what's going on.
Hold on. Pull up something at complete random and accidentally... Can I get info on that background image? This was said to be by Cypher. I just thought it looked really cool. I said, what did I do? Because something is now ugly on my... His voice is very irritating. And so, like, was there ever a chance that Otzi was going to be more successful than Tectone? Kinda no.
Wow. I don't even... Like, we're not even getting to where I'm at. That is just... That is inflammatory at its best.
For sharing your thoughts. Nobody asked. Just play games and entertain your audience. Here's a crazy thought, A-Mode, and I really recommend this. If that is what you want to do with your audience and your platform, you should go do that. And maybe you should go watch content creators that do that. But other than that, ain't nobody in here specifically gives a fuck about your opinion on how to make content. Because I only know Temu Tone. Dude, I love that is spread. That is my design.
Okay, so I know that this is my name, so now I know it's referencing me. Okay, so now we're going to get to the actual video part of this. Okay. Good.
Okay, I made up that nickname for Plazukas, was Temu Tone. Cool. It's so hilarious, and it makes me laugh every time somebody uses it.
I didn't have really any reference to what that was, so I didn't take any offense to it. I still don't. Don't care.
UL 40 grind. Is Plazookas the oil up guy? No. Plazookas is the nut job that has been... I don't even know what to say that he does.
I think it's pretty clear what I do. And I've done so much in the last week and a half that people in this content creation space continue to talk about me when I expressly said that I would not even cover them. I watched their videos, didn't care. It literally took somebody telling me that somebody else was talking about me, and it was in a manner that was not appropriate.
What does Plazookas do now?
And I'm going to see, we're going to see. Apparently it's not slanderous. It's not defamatory, so I'm not going to go down that route, so we're going to do it this way instead.
Like, what is he known for? Why Temu Tone? Because he's the cheap version of Temu. He's the cheap version of Tectone, essentially, because he makes tinfoil conspiracy theories.
Interesting.
He's a conspiracy theorist about content creators. He hates content creators, but
I do not hate content creators. No, I don't. There are plenty of content creators that I like, to the extent that you can like a content creator. But mostly they just are there for content, and that's it. Period. Anything more? That is stepping over the line.
but desperately wants to be one.
No, I don't.
Who's Tectone? I don't know. He's some guy that people keep mentioning in my streams. He's like this small content creator. Like, I don't even know who the fuck Tectone is. Like, people just come to my stream and like Tectone, and it's like, I don't even know that guy. He's got like no viewers. He just started.
I don't know when this starts. But the person said that they referenced my videos. 2 minutes. Gonna happen soon if they're talking about me. Skip ahead a little bit. Here we go. Hello. Hello, me. Hello, me. My name is Plazookas. Today's video is gonna... Okay. We're gonna have this back and forth. Okay.
Wait, did he just get banned and he immediately posted it?
Okay.
No fucking shot that he got banned and instantly posted it.
What was that screen?
There's no...
My name is Plazookas. You guys see that screen? Hold on. We're gonna have this back and forth. Okay.
Wait, did he just get banned and he immediately posted it?
We're gonna pause it. There's a screen here that I saw. I thought I saw my name on it.
No fucking shot that he got banned.
Them would have ripped. Oh, this is from the document. Okay.
And instantly posted it. There's no way. There's no shot. It's so hard not to react. It's so funny. 3 times speed, please. It doesn't go up that high. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is pretty just clear, Okay, that's fine.
Oh, come on. I wanna react. I wanna react.
I know you react. I already know that you do. That's why I'm here. Let's go. Get on with it.
React so bad, but I said I wasn't gonna keep reacting to this dude.
Yep. And you did. And this time you overstepped the line.
It's so hard. He gained 6 subs, Bog. Please. Am I a bad person? I said I wasn't gonna react anymore, but it's so funny. I'm getting baited. I'm sorry, I have to. If it's not about me, I'll react to it. Yeah. Fine. Just don't post it to YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. I wanna react to it. It's fucking funny, dude.
Okay. Here we go.
Is this like... He breached 200 subs. I'm so proud of him.
Thank
I
you.
want to know what he said.
Doesn't. That's not the reason I'm doing this for. I have a mission. I have a purpose. And that's what I'm focused on. But when we talk about and you overstep the line, yeah, things can change a little bit here and there. I can go back on some of what I had said. So we're about to see what's going to happen here.
That's so bad. Okay, all right.
And if you're still watching this, then it was not slanderous. It was not defamatory, but it was insulting and just going to stir the pot even more and would explain why I'm continue to get downvoted and having comments on my YouTube channel. So we'll see. But if you see this, then it obviously wasn't enough to go and take legal action.
The enigma of TikTok. The problem is that he pulls from my Twitch to make videos about me. So that's why I don't really like reacting.
Absolutely not. I had said in my video very clearly, Hex Juice, that I was not reacting to your content. I was not watching your content. I did not even seek this out. I was literally touching grass. I got a message and it told me essentially that something about my family was involved here and that I need to take a look at it. And I was like, no, I'm fine. And they insisted. So this is why I'm here. Okay? I didn't care what you said. Okay? But when you step over a certain boundary, I have to respond. Because guess what? Your audience filters over to mine now. So does Tectone's. Okay? And that's what I'll continue to do. If there's anything that's about me personally, or you insinuate personally about me, I will take action. Legally or publicly. If I can take it legally, I will take it. If I can take, publicly, I'll take it. Want to let you know. Going forward.
To him because he pulls from my Twitch regardless of whether I post it on YouTube. He pulls from my Twitch to post about me. Oh my.
I have not watched your Twitch. Since that last video. Haven't been here.
My God, there's so many of these.
I have to laugh. Because my mission is so ready. I am so ready.
How many videos has he made?
A lot.
Oh my God.
You don't know my work. You don't know my work ethic. You have no idea how
he doesn't stop.
I don't stop. You're right. I'm a machine. That's for the people.
Dude
I've been traded really hard for this, okay? I can't help it. I can't help but laugh, okay? The reactions on this channel right now are funny. I was serious when I came into this, but I will admit, for what it is, for VTube, all of it is very funny. Outside of all of this, you know what? I think I'd have a lot of fun watching Hex Juice. But this is serious. I have to get back into it.
Farming.
All that content is legitimate. Great information in there. I recommend everyone check it out. Other than like Gotcha Wars training. Yeah, that's a little bit meme-ish. I agree. Okay. I will concede. But that was for me. That was mainly for me, ultimately. And I had a good time doing it. I have more footage of that as well.
Fucking machine. Holy.
Well, I said it, she said it. Good.
Shit. Because like this, I didn't post this anywhere. He just took this, he just rips it off my stream, which is so fucking weird to me. Because the thing is, and this is like, maybe odd to say, the reality is like shit that happens on stream isn't really real.
Yeah. It is real. When your audience bleeds into my YouTube, it becomes real, Hex Juice. Sorry.
Like, unless it's posted on YouTube, like, mostly nobody knows about it, and mostly nobody gives a fuck about it. And so it's, like, so weird to rip shit off of people's Twitches when they don't put it on YouTube because, like, nobody cares, to be honest.
People do care, at least now. And you will be held accountable, at least in this space, while I'm here. Like it or don't. So, I don't know what you want to do with that. Obviously, you can continue to do what you want, but I'm just going to be here to react to them if that happens going forward. Simple.
But man, bro is farming. Yeah, we're going to watch it. It's fine. I think he's loving this. Got to respect the hustle. I mean, he's obviously having fun.
I'm
Do
not.
you know this fake news title?
I'm not. I mean, Me and Tectone's beef aside, I was not reacting to you, Hex Juice. I was leaving you alone. You and a number of other creators. Didn't want to talk about them specifically. Mr. Pokey's one of them as well. I didn't want to do that. Didn't want to have a discussion about Mr. Pokey. I've only referenced Mr. Pokey, I think, twice during my 30 hours, 40 hours of content. And it wasn't any individual video. It was encompassing of other things as well. I've made a point not to in some cases.
Videos in magazines and on the internet, huh? 26 videos in 1 week. That is a grind, bro.
Yeah.
I would say I'm on a grind set most of the time, but 26 videos in 1 week is something else. He's a lolcow. Oh yeah.
My name is Plazukas. Today's video is gonna be on a content creator that I have talked about recently, and that I will have to stop.
Do you think he's? I mean, he's barely ever even mentioned Tectone recently, right? Like, how much is he really talking about? Like,
hello YouTube. My name is Plazukas, and
silence.
I didn't know. Do you need
like,
to subscribe
does he
to
really
me in order to
talk
stop
that much about Tectone? Like, surely he does it. Like,
I think my coverage has been very, very transparent, actually, over the course. That video up there, Reinvention, is about 3 people, not just Tectone. Let's be very clear. The Gotcha Wars introducing a new Avenger. That's not my video. That's somebody else. I'm just trying to give them a shout out. Training Wars has no mention of Tectone. Asmongold, no mention it. Well, there's a mention there, but it's because he asked me to. Tectone asked me to. Gotcha Wars, everybody's included in that, ultimately. But as you can see, Hex, I didn't even put you in that. You know? I didn't even put you in that artwork. I left you right out of it because I said before, if you scroll down a little bit more, because I've been on my grind, as you say, I said this is going to be a last video, but now it's not. The lid has been open. As far as unless something happens here, I might not post this if it's not worth it, but if you're seeing it, then it obviously was.
he just mentioned it once or twice, right? It's not like he's gone on.
I've got Gotcha Smack here profiled 4 times. That docu-series is fantastic. You guys should watch it, 100%. I think it goes to some of the most in-depth about editors in this space. I think it's a very good thing. If you're an editor, you should watch that video. And if I still have not got a response from the individual that I tried to friend request, and I'm hoping that they do, and I would work with them night and day to get something out for them, legally or some other form of recourse.
On Tectone's channel multiple times and just, oh my god, holy shit. Okay, yeah, saying like I've talked about him recently. You've done nothing but talk about Tectone recently. Let's be honest.
I've done other things. Talking about although I think I've been very fair and balanced with my coverage, but as everything goes,
He's been very.
I have. I've only talked to him about Tectone when he's brought me up in his conversations, predominantly. There's been some other videos that I've done expressly, relating to just subjects and stuff I want to talk about. But for the most part, yeah, it's reactionary stuff. It's him talking to me, I'm talking to him. That's his choice. That's my choice. Those things have happened. Can't deny that. They're for the record. Okay? Like it or don't. Disagree with it or agree with it. Doesn't matter.
Fair and balanced in his coverage of Tectone.
100%.
Okay. Yeah, he is. He has been very.
I mean, so far, this is perfect. I don't know why anybody sent me a message. Let's go.
Very fair and balanced, yeah. For sure.
There's a limit
when
to how...
I think of Plazukas, I think of someone who has very balanced opinions. Probably like very balanced brain chemistry.
Oh, okay.
Very balanced guy, very fair, in touch with reality guy, for sure.
What is that noise? Is that on me? Is that on my end? Is something wrong with my computer? Many things you can... Is that a soundboard? We got a soundboard? You got a soundboard, Hex? Of me? Do. And so this will be my last video regarding this individual for a while. And we can focus on other individuals in the community that also need to, I think, be addressed. But this, you know what? Fair point. Get it rocking.
I think he said that it's gonna be his last video for a while, like a couple times. But yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Until there's a reason to make another video, until people engage with me. Yeah. Tectone lied to me. Tectone said what he said in response to me with my philosophy, and that opened the can. Just like this is opening the can, Hex. Okay? I let bygones be bygones. I've mentioned that to Tectone many times. He's like, no, continue making videos about me. Continue making videos about me. So please, please, set the record straight, Hex. Set the record straight. And I don't want it to be other video on Tectone, but it is. I went to his chat today, and
He has no choice but to make this, by the way.
I had no choice but to make this. 100%.
He has no choice. He's literally being forced.
I can't take legal action. He did it on chat. Chat only got one side. I've already established that that's an issue with me right now with Tectone. Okay? I had no choice but to make this. As someone who is already established in this community for the past week and a half, this was an obligation, not a choice.
Forced to make another video about Tectone right
Okay. Obligation, not forced.
now. I feel very bad for him on that.
Realize something that I've already realized previously. Tectone seems like a bully. Like an internet bully. And that is his persona. That is his edge. That is his appeal. He doesn't take his shit. Okay? I respect that from one person to another.
Yeah, I don't know that you really get to like complain about other people being like bullies when you like just like have literally done nothing but harass people and talk shit about them for days.
No, I haven't. I made one video a week and a half ago that didn't name anybody specifically. It was generally targeted. I don't know if that's even a word. It was general. And whoever thought that it applied to them obviously got offended. And they reacted to it. And that's when it started. I've been very fair, been very thoughtful on who I cover and who I don't cover and what topics I choose to make and what I don't make. X.
On end and post about it. Like, let's be so 100%.
Yeah, let us be 100%. Please go faster.
Like, you are absolutely obsessed with content
Oh, we went slower. Okay.
creators and the attention they give you. And so, like, complaining, oh, Tectone's being a bully to me, you have consistently harassed people for days.
Who have I harassed? Who have I harassed, Hex? I want to know. Who have I harassed? I recently made a video that mental health is an issue and it should be taken serious. I can see harassment. I'm not part of it. Yeah, when faced with somebody that is rational, that has an argument, that is not fundamentally flawed,
Is he talking about himself?
does not involve any kind. Yeah, I am. Of psychosis. Although we do all suffer from mental illness, let's be very clear. So I'm not perfect by any stretch. Nobody is. He does not want to participate. Now,
No, he's actually talked live with Tectone before. Did he forget?
I don't know what that was in context of. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, this is a person who has an argument that is not fundamentally flawed and is very logical. Yeah, no,
I did talk to him. It was a very good conversation. Both of my conversations have been very coherent and consistent.
he's right. He's right. He's right. He's very right.
Okay, so this is the second time you've said I'm right and then used this soundboard. Okay, we'll make note of that. Soundboard.
Timu Tone is right here.
I get that. He's in a platform right now, and currently with the drama of all the other Genshin Impact people, and then there's some serious allegations apparently, and that does not surprise me at all. And I don't really want to dive into that, because it's not my drama, and it's not what I would ever want to be associated with anyway. You know?
So why did you make videos about it?
I didn't. I didn't generally talk about the drama. I said I've been consistent with my message, do not trust content creators, and I chose those 4 people that were involved in that drama to make a point. That's it. I think it's pretty fair. I think it's a pretty fair coverage of that, not knowing all about it. And guess what? I'm avoiding it. I don't want to know.
Okay, so he doesn't want to be part of the drama. Why would you make videos about it then, bestie? What do you mean? He doesn't want to dive into it. He doesn't want to be part of it. It doesn't have anything to do with him. You brought yourself into that, huh?
I did not. However, I have to talk about Tectone being a bully. And I don't know, if he is the person that is right in the particular drama that is being, dealt with right now. I don't know if he is right. I don't know who is right and who is wrong. I don't think anybody really knows, because just like the gotcha smack video, there's always
No, we do know.
2 sides to every story. No, we don't. You will never know. Nor will I. Nor will Tectone. Nor will anybody else in that particular drama. Because the only people that know for sure is each individual themselves. That's it. You only know you. Hex, I only know me. Can we postulate? Can we opinionate? Can we commentate? Yes. And we do. It is what it is. But we don't know no truths. Period. And when it creates a line that is bad or goes overboard, that's when we have an issue.
Yes, and one of the sides is right and one of the sides is wrong, but go off.
Okay, that's your choice. That's your perception. That's fine. Many people every day choose a side. Obviously, you've chosen one. Congratulations. I have not and never will. That's the difference between me and you, apparently. This particular content, real quick.
Sensitive skin, then you shouldn't go after other people. Would you agree with that?
That's true. I agree with that. I don't need to go after people if you have sensitive skin. Although,
Okay.
that creates the atmosphere for bullies to take advantage of you as well, which has happened in our environments for a very long time, unfortunately. It's why people, get preyed on a lot of times. It can also happen for many other reasons. It doesn't mean that you don't have to stay in the community, you have a problem and you can take advantage of it. There's a lot of reasons why that can happen, essentially. But, and I wouldn't describe this completely, but I would agree that it's very difficult if you have thin skin.
Because enviosity was his own demise. He went after me, and let's be real, bro. If you come at me, I'm swinging back.
Ooh, is Bud about to start defending enviosity?
Yeah, I think there's a position to defend anybody in the world. Absolutely. I'm fair and partial like that. How about that? I'm energized. Okay? I got some sun in me. I got some electrolytes in me. I'm ready to go. Go.
Is that what Bud is gonna do? Ooh, that's gonna be interesting for sure.
Every time. Especially if it's over some bullshit. Hopefully that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. Great. Hey, dude, I'm real hands. I appreciate you talking all this shit out. And I appreciate you taking your time, okay? I appreciate you, dog. You were confused as what it is. Good talk, man, okay? Thanks for the information. I think this stuff with Barash's high school drama, it is.
Okay, so is this an example of Tectone being a bully? Genuine question. Is
You'll find out when he's a bully. That's clear. It's very, very well documented, in my opinion.
this his example of Tectone being a bully? Because this actually seems like Tectone having a reasonable conversation with a reasonable person, where one side didn't understand things and he explained it to that person, and then the person agreed with him. I feel like I guess my point
It's 45 minutes, Hex. You got plenty of time to figure this out, okay?
is, like, there are probably better examples we could take out of context to show that Tectone is a bully.
It is high school.
There we go. Yeah, I don't have them. Okay? Because unlike you, I don't know that. I don't watch them enough. This presumptuous attitude that I knew about Hex or anybody, Tectone or anybody in this community before I came here, wrong. That's the point. I am outside looking in. And what I see and what I've seen and what's came out of the, proverbial closet the last week and a half, there's been a lot going on. Just so happens, I don't know, coincidence? Or is it just so messy in here that it needed the cleaning? And I'm the cleaner. High school drama. And we have these content creators who are farming this high school drama when we actually have serious financial implications for people who play free-to-play gachas. And then say they're doing it for various reasons, which I will never say again. I already said I wouldn't do that. Some of which is to make guides and to be more relatable, right? There's other reasons as well. You can go.
What are you talking about?
I won't talk about it. Yeah, I won't insinuate it because unlike other people who throw people personal issues in their face, I know tact. I know when to not do something.
Okay, I'm just gonna talk. Go off. I don't have to say everything.
"Quote unquote" available to you. And so unless it's like the other allegations, which I've kind of heard in passing, but I don't really know. Trust me, right now it is a bit ignorant to me. Okay, I will admit that I do not know the drama.
So you should stop talking about it, probably.
I don't talk about it. I just reference it. There's a difference. And I do not want to know the drama between all these other people.
Yeah, then why did you make videos about it? You are so weird.
Okay, I'm focused on my particular
Illusion.
my
Psychotic obsession.
That's it. I'm focused completely on my philosophy, and that's it. What is
Drama.
this?
However, the people in this community are children, and they take this shit way too serious.
An interesting declaration to suggest that they're children. And this is something I've alluded to in the past. And I know this. And most kids are off school right now.
Right.
So, coincidental that this information came out now? I mean, I'm not saying it's conspiratorial, okay? But more importantly,
You've done
Cover
nothing but
background
spread
because it's high
conspiracy
school stuff.
theories.
almost like they're farming the youth. They can't do that, technically. It's against the law.
What is against the law? What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. There's YouTube has a whole entire section related to not being able to make videos for kids. It's very clear. It's very spelled out. And Twitch, I believe, has a policy as well. Although all social media platforms exist outside of their own particular entity, so that they're not liable. So there's some gray area here, clearly, and there's a lot you can work around. But at the same token, it is clearly stated you are not allowed to advertise to kids. And if you know you have an audience, and to call them out like that specifically is a bit of an acknowledgement, which I find very, very troubling.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying,
What
Hex.
is-
I'm just saying, Hex. If you know you have kids in your audience and you're choosing to act a certain way, I know you can never prove that. I'm not saying that that is the case, but but in the case, like if a content creator did say that and they knew that, yeah, that's trouble. Okay. Period. It is.
What?
Because do you have a mature rating on your stream? Do you have something that says you can't access the stream unless you're 18 or above? If that's the case, then obviously null and void. Then it doesn't. Then the liability loop would basically go away at that rate. Then it would just be on them for doing that. Just like most instances with adult entertainment, same basic principle, I guess. And I'm not sure if you do or don't, so because I don't watch your show or your channel. Unless, of course, I get somebody telling me something about this.
You talking about farming the youth for what? I fucking hate kids. Like, what do you mean they are farming the youth?
But we all know what happens. TikTok, Twitch, YouTube all have younger user bases that are not allowed to be targeted, are not allowed to be farmed, are not allowed to do any of these specific things too, because they.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, Hex? Come on, ignorant. Fine, whatever.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Against the law, especially in America.
What is against the law?
And the other big thing is that the amount of people in this community who have built their reputations on a fake persona and being this, oh, look how good and nice I am.
Yeah, it's true. So I think specifically, and because I've been a matter of conversation for the past week, obviously there's other people in this community that he's talking about. One of them is enviosity. Yeah, I am who I am. This is how I've been throughout my entire life.
When the mask falls off, it falls off hard.
But that's not
Why is he reacting to this like Tectone is talking about him
because it was a precursor to my conversation, Hex. So this was trying to provide context for what I said later. Thank you. Now you know.
here? Genuine question. Tectone
I gave you an answer. There you go. We're all caught up. Let's go.
is having a conversation about Atsu and enviosity, and Timutone is responding as if they are talking about him. Like, what?
To say that I'm a perfect person, he's speaking directly from. This is the problem. This is the conundrum. Okay, this is the enigma of Tectone.
Okay, let's get into it.
He's
Yeah.
suggesting that enviosity is not a good person. He's suggesting that I'm not a good person. He will suggest that in a little bit, which is totally fine and fair. I've already spoke up
Okay, so why are we continuing to talk?
about this. None of us are. I'm allowed to talk. The whole point of this platform is to talk. You talk all day. You talk. How long is this stream? 9 hours and 34 minutes. I'm talking for 45 minutes. I would say I'm not very good at math, but if I do 10, that is about what? 9%? 9% of how many hours you talk a day on your stream. So not bad in comparison. We all have our past. We all have trauma. We all have things. We all have mental illness. We all have things that we struggle with.
You struggle with your grip on reality specifically, but
Well, that's your perception. But thank you.
that's just speculation on my part, which means I
That's fair. No, it's fair. Good caveat.
hey.
Tectone does too. Okay. So
Yeah.
bullies, what usually happens in cases with bullies, not to get personal, not to get specific, but
You are.
a lot of times bullies are the ones. No, I'm still being general. I'm prefacing my statement, and that's a good way to start a generalization. It's getting traumatized, and our victims as well, and they're retaliating against it. I'm not suggesting that is the case, but it's out there.
You are suggesting that is the case by saying it, but go off.
Historically speaking, psychologically speaking, that is usually how the pattern develops. So it could indicate some of that behavior. I do not perceive myself as a bully, although I guess in some context I have been pretty aggressive in some of my tactics. But I do believe that they've had very clear motivations, and yeah.
It's okay when I do it. It's bad.
No, I think it's it's on a on a case-to-case basis. There we go. Got it out.
When other people do it.
Yeah, it depends on how you do it, of course. And if you're in the content creator space and you're willing to play this game, then yeah, you should be able to hopefully circumvent the conversation, to be able to have these long form discussions, in my opinion. that are nuanced, that are not just, you know, absolute 100% meant to offend you or meant to try to like belittle you. That there's a difference here, okay? There's levels here.
But it's okay for me to stalk and harass content creators because I have put myself on a make-believe crusade about I don't even know what his whole fucking thing is now at this point.
Yeah, and it's evolving, no doubt. I have to admit that now.
To be honest, but it's bad when Tectone does it. It's very wrong.
No, it's bad when anybody does it. I'm just using Tectone as an example because I was talking to him currently. That's the difference. Have been laid out as logically as they could be in this kind of YouTube format, which is not perfect, admittedly. But then
No.
again, there's people out here that are doing it, and so who's gonna stand up? Who's gonna stand up? Nobody apparently did stand up before I came in. Everybody let Tectone just be whatever he was. I mean, he's inferred that there's been people that have talked about him throughout this time on the platform, but I didn't see anything like that when I came in here. I didn't know about Tectone before I came in here. So I don't see anybody that's ever stood up to him, to be honest. And I think somebody does at this rate. And I don't want to take anybody down. I don't want to take Tectone down.
Okay.
But as you'll see throughout the we'll get to this. Okay, now that he's established this.
Be real, guys. One controversy with Xiox, he's going to lose 40% of his viewership.
Here we go. This is
That's just how it goes. One controversy with Dish, Toronto, they're losing 20% of the viewership. That's just how it goes. When you build your persona on being this nice, holier-than-thou person, when the mask falls off, it falls off hard, because then this whole internet darling thing, it just doesn't fly anymore, right? It just doesn't fly. That's why people don't like bullshit in this community, because when it happens, and it's happened so fucking much, when the mask falls off, you're done, right? You're done. And that's just how it goes.
Right. And I think in this particular case, he's talking about people like me. And he thinks that I'm
No.
yeah, in a very a very small way, right? Obviously, it's not expressly me, but I'm implied, you know, to some extent. I'm within his. I think I'm within the zeitgeist of his thought process at the very least.
Nobody thinks you are wearing a mask. We all think that you are saying and doing exactly how you feel and believe.
Interesting. Okay, moving on.
Nobody, and I can promise you, nobody thinks that you are one of these people wearing a mask. Most of us think that you absolutely are behaving in accordance to what you think and how you feel.
If that were true, then the conversations that I had with Tectone when I was on the phone with him for 20 minutes would have been overly confrontational, and they weren't. To my supporters' dismay, when asked, "What's your problem with me?" I said nothing. Because I don't have a problem with anybody personally. I don't have a problem with you personally, Hex. Professional.
Don't worry about that one. He is not talking about you because none of this is about you.
I'm just making a fake community, and that none of the things that I say matters, or that I don't actually believe in what I say, which is what I do believe in it. Within the context of a game, within the context of with YouTube, within the context of social parameters, nothing physical, nothing personal, nothing like that. So
You are extremely personal with people, literally all the
I'm really not. I'm really not. I'm exceptionally not. Okay?
time.
And I want to make that very clear to anybody watching. Do not, ever, okay, in any form or capacity, take any kind of action in real life, period, at all. Keep it virtual and keep it legal, 100%.
Does Plazukas have any white knights going after people for him? Is that like, is he
No, but you guys, you two. Apparently. I know Tectone does. I can't speak for Hex specifically. But yes, there are people out there. So regardless of that, I'm just saying in general. And even if unlike other content creators, I try to nip it in the butt, first and foremost.
trying to dissuade the Plazukas white knights for coming after people?
100%. I would never want that. And I would literally disown them. 100%. And we're gonna obviously this applies to the other video. I'd be considered a weak person by doing so. Moving on.
I think this has been a one-man fucking army this whole time. Thank you so much, Blazukas. I've been harassed so bad by literally just you. Thank you for calling off the boys. Thank you. Like, what?
Now we can get back to my messages.
I don't
So I said I gained 100% user base from you. This was when I was responding to his 40% reduction. Because he basically implied that he creates this.
He's not talking about you, bro. He's talking about people who have actual
He
like
responded to me,
professions.
Hex. He responded to me. Obviously, this was in reference to me. To some extent.
who are successful. In no way was he talking about you at all. You
He
were not
was.
part of the conversation. Attempting to insert yourself into this conversation is wild. But in no way at all was Tectone referring to you because you don't have a fan base. You didn't build anything off of anything, other people or otherwise, because you have no career and no success other than people making fun of you.
Creates this ability to be able to destroy people that come after him.
No,
And so
that's not really what
told
he's
him,
talking
no,
about.
creating an audience for me.
Of people that, okay, we gotta go look at his comments later. We gotta
We've already established that most of those comments are coming from a Tectone flow over. I don't even know what to call it. A transfer. You know, I don't want to presume that they're coming from you, Hex, but if they are, if you could please make a statement in your next video to not, you know, overly be derogatory, which there haven't been. I've been fine with that, by the way. I'm fine with it. Continue to come if you need to, but you should always make statements to try to detract from these kind of behaviors if you can possibly, especially when it deals with just regular people. Now, if you want to talk to me personally, we'll have a conversation. That's fine. We can get into the weeds. You know, I can do that with Tectone as well, because we're in this space. But outside of that, yeah, it's a bit different.
go look at his comments later to see how much people are like down for him because I'm very interested.
None of which I asked for, by the way. He still thinks that this video that I made initially was directed at him because he's the biggest free-to-play player in the gacha space. It wasn't. It was a problem well before Tectone. It's been a problem for many, many years.
Okay.
It doesn't just involve gacha games. It involves all forms of games. Just not supporting games principally. Yep. Is my issue here in this hobby because it indicates that you are here for all the wrong reasons. And if you are here for all the wrong reasons, there's so many other reasons why you could be here. And most of them are not good. Because if you're just here for the games, then most likely you're a good person. And you mean
Bro, he's spitting right now. Put a 1 in chat if you feel like Plazukas, our Lord and Savior Plazukas, is like spitting.
It's gonna be a 1.
Like he's talking his shit 10
It's gonna be a
tones down.
1. It's gonna be a 1.
He's standing on business. 100. He's on that 100 emoji type shit right now, bro. No.
It's gonna be 1.
We stand behind Lord Plazukas for sure.
It's gonna be 1. There's that stupid soundboard again, but it's gonna be a 1. Well, but if you're not, well, that means something else, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We're gonna have this back and forth. Okay.
You get 100% user base? Yo, good shit, man. How much money you making? How much money you making, baby?
This is kind of a weird thing, so
You in the quad digits yet? How much money you making, bro?
it's gonna be a slow. Oh, let me
Oh, so I thought you said you weren't gonna talk to me anymore, man.
That's true. So on principle of not talking to him, I think I made it clear that I was making a statement. I knew that my engagement with Tectone, if I was to continue this dialogue in these videos, would eventually happen again.
You made it happen again by being on his stream and
That's true. I admit that. I don't deny that.
chatting with him and making it about you. Just to be clear, it's not like Tectone like came for you.
No, but if you do chronological order, okay, I made the initial video, he reacted to it, and that's when it started. So yes, he did start this. Because that initial video was not targeted at Tectone at all. He didn't have to pick it up. And then everything after that has been an equal distribution of cause and effect. An equal distribution of engagement, and then also need to make this very clear. And Tectone's going to even elaborate again. Continue to make videos about me.
It's not like anybody sought you out. You went on to Tectone's stream and you started chatting and making something that was not about you. It's not like, oh.
It was about me, though. Principally, it was about me.
It was inevitable that this happened to me. You made it happen.
Just because, for me personally, I have a plan. Now, I didn't have a plan to begin with. Listen, when I made that first video, I can promise you, I was literally going back to my game, never expecting to post another video or to have to respond to any of these people that reacted to me. And then I realized that it got picked up by the algorithm. And then I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready initially. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be here. What's my plan? Didn't have a plan. And I don't have a full plan right now, but I have a better plan than I did before.
Okay, so we didn't have any intention to continue talking about any of this or any of these people.
100%. Did not. I was going to serve as a one-off video. Didn't have to go any further. And then I realized, oh, wow, it's worse than I ever thought. Let's go. Let's hit it to the max. Why do you think I posted that many videos? Why do you think I've gone full force on this? Okay? Having people criticize me for not spending time with my family or playing video games or doing some other things, you know, that I could be doing in my off time. Because I'm serious now. You made it serious. And he's about to make it personal, which is different. And I apparently somewhere in this video, it's about to happen again. We're gonna find out, chat. YouTube.
But when we started seeing the numbers go up, like this isn't for views, this is not for the algorithm. We don't want to be a content creator. We don't care about getting attention. But when the numbers went up, I had to keep going. Not for clout or attention or numbers. It's like a totally separate other thing.
None of it involves anybody's career. None of it involves getting personal.
Yeah, it does. But okay.
And to the extent that that's possible. Obviously, there was one thing I brought up, but that was because it's publicly disclosed and it's something that references the free-to-play gacha scene. And again, when you get in the mud, we all get dirty. I'm dirty as well, admittedly.
You're weird, mostly.
Thank you.
I'm not looking for money just to win the war.
That is true. That is true. The war of games, the war of the ecosystem, of content creation, of this whole hypocritical nature, misleading, magician act thing that is happening in this community, where there's got all the sheeples and the herds out there.
Yeah.
That's the war I'm winning. No other war. It's a metaphorical war. It's not a real war. Okay.
Yeah,
You know?
it's not a real war for sure. Yeah, I do agree with out of everything he said thus far. This war that he's fighting is not a real war. That is.
Well, that's clear. It's not delusion. Okay, it's clear. What I mean, hopefully, in that, I'm glad it's being established here, and that nobody is taking it seriously, to the extent that it is a war. So, very good. Moving on.
It's true. That is true. It's not real.
I'm not here for the money. I'm not here for the money.
Hey, keep fighting the good
Yeah,
fight, brother.
that's because he's not making any money. He's not monetized on YouTube because I think you need a 1K subs on YouTube, so he's not making any money. But I don't think he can tell here that Tectone's making fun of him.
You're getting him. You're getting him.
I definitely can notice that I'm being made fun of. Does not bother me, and I'm going to mention that later on, by the way. Spoiler alert.
I saw that you unfriended me on Discord, bro. What happened?
Yeah, I did unfriend him on Discord, and that was obviously a statement, as much as a statement's going to be made here soon as well.
He made a statement. Talk your shit, Plazukas. You know what? Honestly, I talk mad shit, all right? I've been disrespectful to my mans. I didn't really understand his message. And I need y'all to know that I am now 100% on Plazukas' side.
I know at this point in time in the video, Hex Juice, I'm 100% on your side. And I think that's a good place to stop for part 1 of Hex Juice's reaction to my video. We're at 47 minutes in, and I have no idea how this is going to end, so you're going to have to wait until part 2, maybe even part 3 at this rate. My name is Plazukas. If you like this content, like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.